welcome to the wait. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna get my intro right, y'all. Hello and welcome to the Get Cozy podcast. My name's Alea of Cozi Crochet Co. Get your yarn, get your coffee, get your tea, and get cozy. Today's topic is going to be talking about what it takes to be a fiber arts coach or crochet content creator like myself, and how I messed up and wasted probably about 6 months to a year by not doing some simple stuff. And we're going to talk about where I'm at today and all that other stuff. But before we get started with the podcast, if you like crochet and yarn content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, like this video and make sure you are active in the chat as well. I love having conversations with you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at cozycrochet.co, where I share with you all my whips and anything else that I'm working on. Before we get into the actual podcast part, we are going to talk about our partner. So always, my favorite partner, you guys know, is going to be Furls. So Furls was so kind enough to send me this yarn bowl. Absolutely love it. This is their Destiny yarn bowl, and they came up with another yarn bowl called their Kismet yarn bowl, and it's featuring like dimpled wood and 3 other types of wood. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely phenomenal. Right now, they're still doing 20% off of their wood products if you spend $100 using the code wood20. So go ahead. It's the last few days, so you might as well go ahead and stock up. I have some things on the way, and I can't wait to share with you those things. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty good. Anyway, definitely grab yourself a yarn bowl if you can. If not, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be doing a sale. I mean, other than this sale right now, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing another sale sometime soon. So definitely make sure you are connecting with me on Instagram, so whenever the sales go down, you know. So get your coin ready. We're also going to be talking about later on in the podcast, probably towards the end, some really exciting stuff. So make sure you stick around for that. So that's Furls. Always love Furls. If you missed out on the amazing live stream that we did last Friday with Furls, you definitely want to catch up. It's gonna be in a playlist on my channel on the Get Cozy podcast. I categorize that as a podcast. I think that's probably the best way to put it. But definitely check out that live. It was phenomenal. I had so much fun. I was super nervous. After the live, I took off my cardigan. And, oh, let me silence my phone. I took off my cardigan and like I was sweating so bad, but I had so much fun, and I'm really glad I got the opportunity to talk with them about their Earth Day stuff and all that good stuff. Speaking of Earth Day, what did you guys do on Monday for Earth Day? Me, I did nothing. Like I normally do. I did nothing, but still had fun. The next partner of the channel that I want to talk about is Mindfulness. Now, I have not posted a video of me introducing Mindfulness to the channel, but Mindfulness is a yarn and crochet hook company that I found on Instagram like maybe a month ago. And I was really excited to work with them because I love their branding. I love their aesthetic. They're all about keeping crochet and knitting calm and collective and just a safe place. So I am going to be sharing some of the stuff that they have here today. Like I have their hooks. I don't know where my other hook is. It's probably in my project bag. But this is one of their hooks. They also dabble in the ergonomic hook line, and right now they are doing 10% off if you use the code Cozi10. And they have this really nice Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is coming up. Don't sleep on Mother's Day, because you will be real messed up if you forgot about Mother's Day. So they do have a Mother's Day kit going on right now with the super special edition hook. They have an ergonomic hook just like the somewhat like the shape of Furls and somewhat like the shape of Fire. So if you like the hooks, I think you might like this one. I'm still testing it, and I'm going to be giving my thoughts on a later date. So far I'm enjoying it. So this is what the hook looks like. I just think it's really aesthetically pleasing. This is a 5mm. I don't know what type of wood it is, but it's gorgeous. I just love this so much. And I made a video not too while back on a tutorial. Now, this is a members only tutorial. If you are not a member of the channel, what are you doing? Become a member today to get access to exclusive content like video tutorials. Sometimes I like to spoil videos and let y'all choose what video comes next. I also do giveaways, especially for, well, I'm going to start doing, I have to get more people, but we're going to be doing exclusive giveaways for the members as well. But the first tutorial that is posted for members only is this like towel holder. It's super cute. I forgot because I made a towel holder for a friend of mine. I made two of them for her, and I really liked making them because they were super easy. And so what you do is you crochet on like this wooden ring, and then you literally whatever you want to do, and then you make it so that you can thread the hoop through, and then you can hang it on like a shower rack. She used hers on like the handle for her oven, so, and she put her like tea towels or literally like face towels, anything. So this is like a home accessory type of tutorial. I'm very excited about it, and I did this using the yarn from Mindfulness. This yarn is cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn. It's in the color Mumbai. Oh, you can't really see it, but it's in the color Mumbai, and it is super soft for cotton yarn. And y'all know how I feel about cotton yarn. I'm not a big fan about cotton yarn. However, this yarn in general is kind of like soft and was really pleasant to work with, especially with their hooks. So more in that video. If you want to become a member, the link will be down below in the description. All right. Few other things before we get started. I cannot start this video or this live stream podcast, whatever this is, without shouting out my new favorite person. I gotta put this over here. My new favorite person, my new favorite partner to the channel. And that is going to be Stitching with Yarn. I talked about them in my, it was like a few live streams ago, and you guys went crazy, bonkers for that yarn. And this is the yarn in question. It is the Berry Speckled one of a kind yarn in worsted. You guys went absolutely feral for this. I had started a project. It was, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going on. I had started a project with this, and I was making a hat. I'm going to be frogging this because I don't know what's going on with it, but it's getting smaller and smaller, and my head is not getting any smaller. So I will be frogging this, and I think I'm gonna do like a Tunisian crochet hat. Cause look at I don't know what's going on with it. I counted the stitches. Maybe it's my tension. I don't know. But we're gonna frog this project, and we're gonna do. I'm thinking, now that I have two skeins of it, I'm thinking that I might want to do like a shawlette or a little scarf, just something really cute. I just love the colors so much, and I think it would go really well with a lot of like purple accessories. She was so kind, so I did buy the last one that she had. She was so kind enough in my order to send me her April, because she does like monthly colorways. Genius. She sent me her April 2024 colorway in Singing in the Rain. And I'm just gonna do a little yarn cam for you guys. Look how absolutely gorgeous this is. Like, it's just so pretty. I have no idea what to do with this, but I know whatever I do, it has to be great. And this is in her DK. It's 100 grams of 100% superwash merino. Y'all, let me know down in the chat, what should I do with this yarn? It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I love her so much. And she came to me with an offer of us coming up with my own special colorway. And I'm like, absolutely. Because in my prayer time, one of the things I asked God for is, I was like, God, I want to meet a indie yarn dyer that is talented and it's so crazy how God gives you exactly what you ask for. I was like, I want an indie yarn writer that's talented. We have the same taste in colors, and is just really enjoyable to work with. And so far, I'm having so much fun with her. So much fun. So I'm so super excited to how all of that goes about. So definitely stay tuned for my own personalized hand-picked dyed yarn. I'm so excited. And I told her that a pattern is coming with that yarn. So we're going to do like a little kit type of situation. And I'm super excited for that. All right, talking about patterns. I'm still working on my pattern test for Tiny Cash Crochet. Now, if you don't know, she is coming out with a book. She is a good friend of the channel. She's coming out with a book, and it's a Tunisian crochet book, right? So all of the patterns in there is going to be Tunisian crochet. I'm super excited about it. I am pattern testing one of her patterns. I am pattern testing, and I brought the rest of the pieces, and so I'm going to show you. It's called the Grape Juice Pullover. She's going to change the name, but it's called I think she should keep the name because I like it. It's definitely like a striped situation, and I'm obsessed. I finished the front and back panels. I powered through it last week. I'm so excited and I'm so happy. And now we're coming up on the sleeves. I think I'm like, let me untangle this. I think I'm like 2 more rows away from finishing the sleeve, which is super exciting. So this is what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I'm 2 rows. I have to recount it. I'm pretty sure I'm 2 rows away from finishing the sleeve. And the sleeve took me probably like 3 days just because I got stuff I have to do. So if I can finish another sleeve, if I can finish today and start on another sleeve tomorrow, or start on the sleeve today, I can probably finish the sleeve and have all the pieces ready by the end of this week. And then the weekend, I can put it all together and we'll be done. But I know for a fact I'll be done with it next week. I will be very surprised if I do not finish this pattern test by next week, because the last thing I had to do, put everything together, do the ribbing for the collar. I'm super proud of myself. And I think I believe the due date is the 17th, so I'll be done way before the due date. All right. So I share with you everything I want to talk about the first 15 minutes of the podcast. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, the talking points that I wanted to do. Okay. Also, it's super cold in my room. Y'all know my room is kind of like in the garage basement type of situation in my house, so it's chilly. It's chilly. Is this a... Yeah, I'm trying to find my other hook. I don't know. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What are y'all doing? Alright, so as the title says, we're gonna be talking about... I just got my little crochet blanket here. I look so cute. So what we're gonna be talking about on today's podcast is how... Give me a second, I forgot. I forgot. Give me a second, y'all. How did I forget my own? Ooh, y'all help me. Help me. Oh, what does it take to be a crochet content creator? Okay, and we're going to talk about how I messed up the first 6 months to a year of me doing this. So I started doing content creation around 2022. I feel like it was definitely 2022 in fall, February, not fall, February of 2022 is when I started doing content created. I started on TikTok, and again, kind of sort of like a follower on TikTok. A few of my stuff went viral because I was doing little skits and using sounds and doing this and being silly, and I thought that's what it took. I thought you had to be silly to get known. And it worked for a little bit, but then of course I stagnated. And so then I kind of switched gears and I started just showing straight up like me crocheting, my hands only, not me talking, with some music in the background. That's how I started. I mean, that's what I shifted to. And once I started doing that and started answering people's questions, because people had, I don't know why it's on here, people had questions about what I was doing, and so I was answering questions, and that's what kind of led to me making videos on, here on YouTube, of like different techniques and stitch tutorials, because that's where majority of the people want to know like what you're doing, and not necessarily like, oh yeah, that's funny, but like what are you doing, you know. So I spent a solid every single day for about 6 months making these short form content videos. Nothing was informational. Nothing was structured and planned out. It gave no value to what I was doing. It was just silly. And that's cool, but it wasn't really the target audience that I was aiming for. And you also have to know your target audience. So once you know your target audience, you know what content to make. So I was making content, but I realized the people that I was attracting, it wasn't what I wanted, right? I was attracting people who, yeah, my videos would go viral, but like it wasn't people who actually crocheted. It was just like random people on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Or like maybe they followed me and then that was it. They didn't interact with my content. Like they didn't ask questions and stuff. So about probably 6 months, I would say 6 months to almost a year, I was doing that every single day, trying to gain some type of notability on TikTok, and it wasn't working. And then when I shifted, literally the next video of me, when I shifted, it went viral. Literally, me just showing myself Tunisian crocheting a shawl. I don't even have the shawl. I don't even know where it is because everybody loves the shawl. I don't know where it is, but it was just me Tunisian crocheting with all of these beautiful colors, and that's what helped me go viral. And so with that, excuse me. And so with that, I kind of realized, okay, this is what people want to see. They want to see me in action, actually crocheting, actually teaching, actually, showing people. And this is my demographic right here. Is the people who want to know how to do what I'm doing. And I think that's great. I was like, all right, I can lean into this. So I started making content on TikTok, answering people's questions, giving people advice, commenting on other crochet designers and stuff like that. That's how I was able to meet Tiny Couch Crochet, and also doing pattern tests. Pattern test is a great way. Of course, my mom will call me. She always calls me when I'm on live. Of course, you have to kind of wiggle your way into the crochet community by interacting with designers, interacting with people who make content that you want to make and that you are making, right? So at the time, I was working on my first pattern for the sweet anniversary Tunisian crochet scarf, right? So I was working on this. I was also doing pattern tests. I think at this point I had 2 pattern tests under my belt, and I was working on my third one for Tiny Couch Crochet. Love her to death. And also, as you are making content for these other designers and hyping up their stuff, because that's pretty much what you're doing, when you're in a pattern test, unless you're not like a forward facing person or audience facing person, and if you're just strictly testing, cool. But if you're somebody like me who I'm constantly sharing what I'm working on, you're also promoting for the designer. So that's a great way to build a repertoire with other designers, especially when you want to learn how to content create. So, or you not learn how to content create, but make content in general. I need to get a heater in here. So interacting with designers via testing calls. and you don't have to do the same person either, right? It would be smart for you to interact with different designers, whether they be small or big, like smaller or bigger designers. So for me, mine were kind of like medium type of pattern tests, and I was able to finish them. Um, and so that's always a good thing, is when you're doing a pattern test, make sure you're able to finish the pattern test as well. Because that just looks really good on you, and it shows like different designers. Okay, yeah, like she can do it, and she does do good work. Next, when it comes to content creating, you also, if you, depending on what type of level you want, me, I'm just relaxing right now when it comes to, I'm okay with the slow start. Because I can't post every day. Because when you're posting every day, you have to keep up with that. Especially if you're somebody who posts every day on Instagram. I can't do that. I used to be able to post videos here on YouTube twice a week. I'm only posting once a week now, but I'm constantly doing live streams and reels and shorts and stuff like that. So just kind of find your middle ground, find your sweet spot, and then like go from there. So for me, I post on Instagram reels maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I'm constantly posting photos. I'm mostly in my stories all the time, posting in my stories. Here on YouTube, I post a video once a week, and I live stream 3 times a week. This one, I only am able to do 2 streams. I might not even be able to come on Friday. I'm trying to see if I can come on Friday, but we'll see. And then we move into like your shorts. I try to post at least 2 or 3 shorts a week as well. So just keeping your content like constant is also really important when you're trying to be a crochet or fiber arts content creator. Another thing is trying to find your niche. So, are you somebody who makes amigurumis? Are you somebody who designs amigurumis? Are you somebody who makes wearables? Are you somebody who design wearables? Do you want to be that person that gives you just technical help, show people how to do it and what to do? Are you the person who all I want to do is crochet, show y'all what I'm working on, and show you the finished product? Plenty of people out there like that too. There's people out here who like to just do home stuff. There's people out here who only like to knit socks, and that's it. You know, knowing your niche is also kind of important, because when you are in your niche and deep into your niche, it's really hard to get out of it. And so finding something that you're comfortable with is also really important. The next thing that you want to figure out is your style. Are you Paula says I have 40K on Instagram. I have worked with my platform from 10 years, and a lot of people don't understand the work needed to be a content creator and how hard it is. That is so true. I have nowhere near as many followers on Instagram. I'm at like 500, but that's because I'm not putting in the work every day to do it, right? Instagram is literally, I like Instagram, but YouTube is my bread and butter. I prefer long form content and stuff like that. But Instagram obviously is kind of like your business card on the internet at this point. It used to be like TikTok, not anymore. Instagram is definitely has turned into your business card in the internet. So I definitely got to get better about it, but yeah. And so then knowing your style and sticking to it and making it something, and like your branding is like super important. So knowing your branding, knowing your style, and just knowing what it like is and kind of sticking to it is really good. So my style, still haven't still haven't quite fleshed that out yet. But I think most people can like identify the certain colors that I'm constantly working with, right? I'm constantly working with colors like millennial pink, burnt orange, mustard, like the colors that have more depth and character to them. I do a lot of cool tone colors. I love Tony, but her color palette doesn't really fit my aesthetic. Love it, but I would definitely needed some muted, more muted colors. I'm very particular. Like if you look at my yarn, I don't know if you can see back here. Very same thing. Yeah, you'll see like pops of color here and there, but they're always gonna be purple, blue, pink, and green. Very rarely will I have red. Very if I do have red, it's paired with pink, like that millennial dusty pink. And that's why like the sweet anniversary looks this way because it's literally all of the colors that I use and all the things that I like. So knowing your aesthetic, I think my aesthetic right now is really chaotic and I really need to hone down on it. It's not as easy as you may think. Because like I said, I've been doing this for about like the content creation part about 2 years, and it's not easy to find it, but I'm getting there. Because I like color, but at the same time, you gotta make your trademark. I still haven't leaned completely into the cozy aspect of cozy crochet, and that's kind of also because like we have a different view of what cozy is, right? And people think of cozy, they're thinking like sad beige, coffee cup is white everywhere, all this other stuff, and I'm just like, that's not even me. I can't even do that, but yeah. So there's that. So with everything that I talked about, getting into the community, finding your place in community, having an aesthetic, having your niche, creating content that is sustainable to you, um, that is the tools to content creation. And there's people out here, me included. I used to have a 9 to 5 job. Every single job I've ever had was grueling. I used to work at American Eagle. I used to work at a gas station. I used to work in the corporate office. I thought once I made it corporate, it would be easy. No, mentally uh, backbreaking. It was just a lot. And you have to realize every job that you take, you're going to be a beginner for a little bit and it's going to seem easy. But in order to bump it up, and make it something sustainable, it's going to get hard. And so when people say, oh, being a content creator is the easiest job, yeah, it is pretty easy. But it's also like any other job where it takes time to get good at. So just having that expectation is really important. Like there's some people who can get on here and depending on their niche, they can get in front of a camera and make thousands of dollars and not even try. Or you can be like Mr. Beast and put $1 million into your content and get 4 million back. You know what I'm saying? So it really does depend on your level and what you are comfortable with. At this point in time, the content that I have right now is pretty much as advanced as it's gonna get for a while until my kids are, I wouldn't say on their own, but like more independent and I have more time, or I stop having kids because I'm not done having kids. And so it's gonna change. It's gonna change a few times until I can get it down packed and spend more time into it. It's gonna be not mediocre, but it is gonna be as good as it can get at my time frame. Because I used to want to, I had a goal for myself last year to come out with 4 patterns. 4 patterns. One was going to be a scarf, one was going to be a sweater, one was going to be a cardigan, and I was going to do a hat. You want to know how many I did? Out of the 4, one of them. One of them. Oh man, and I still think back on it, I was like, dang, I wish I could have. That would have been great to have more than one pattern out. Because, like, people think of, like, my other tutorials, like, for example, this This is the Toasty Company blanket, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, this is a pattern, right?" Not really. It's like a tutorial. There's not really. It's literally a bunch of half double crochets, and that with using big yarn and a big hook. That's it. So it's not really a pattern, right? I tell you where to get the yarn. I tell you how to crochet it, and then that's it. There's no schematics. There. It's simple. It's not really a pattern. It's like a tutorial. This is a pattern, right? And then, like, as a designer, you also have to realize just because you make a few granny squares, you put them together, doesn't make that a pattern. Everybody knows how to make a granny square. Everybody knows how to put the granny squares together and make a cardigan. What sets you apart from everybody else's design that's doing the same thing or the same concept is your colors. Um, the variety. I mean, colors is really, really big. Like, let's look at who can I pick on? Let me not pick on nobody. So, for example, this is a simple. I talked about this in my last one. This is a simple Tunisia crochet pattern, right? If you look at my pattern, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, like that's simple." But what makes it a pattern is the technique, right? How was I like? Because if you look at this from far away, it kind of looks like they're blending into each other. I tell you what type of yarn to get and how much to get at what type. I specifically say you need three sol- four solid, four solid, one speckle, and then a big skein of the speckle yarn. Right? It's very particular to this one pattern. If you change any other aspect of my pattern, it's no longer my pattern. You have now turned my pattern in and modified it into something else, and it's my pattern, but you modified it. You know what I'm saying? So just keep those things in mind when you are deciding to design something. Like, for example, right now, can I say this? I feel like I can't say this. Right now, I am trying to design a vest. Oh, do I have my book down here? No. I'm trying to design a vest, and an aspect of this vest is I'm going to talk about this more with my members, so they'll get a sneak peek at my sketch and stuff like that. But my my theme for my inspiration for my vest is chess. So I'm calling it like the checkmate Tunisian crochet. I don't know if I want to do Tunisian crochet yet. Most likely I'm not. Checkmate crochet vest, right? And when you think about it, what's the first thing you think about? Oh, it's probably like a checkered vest, right? How many people do you know have done checkered vest or checkered sweater or checkered shirt? The difference between my pattern and anybody else who has done checkered is this one little aspect about it. And I can't share it because I don't want nobody to steal my idea. But yeah, I'm very excited to share. I literally drew it out. I gained inspiration, drew it out, and I put my design and my style on it. So then it's just not a tutorial, like I like to call it. It's not like a tutorial. It's an actual pattern. So it's gonna be made to measure because I don't have any more skills than made to measure. And yeah, that's really all I can say about that. Like I said, my live stream for my members, I haven't decided when I was gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it this Sunday. I gotta ask them, but see if they're free this Saturday. But yeah, they get the scoop when I have any ideas, and they say yay or nay if I should go along with it and stuff like that. So if you want to become a member and have input into my future patterns and designs, the link is down below. There's different tiers to be a member, but I think it's like I forgot my memberships. um So if you are a Cozi friend, and a Cozi bestie, you get access to those live streams. Um, right now, for a limited time, Cozi Crafters, which is the first level, will also get access to the live streams for the first 6 months. After 6 months, you know, it goes back to just being my top 2 tiers. Anyway, that's really much it for this, but I have 30 more minutes for this podcast. So what else should we talk about? Let's talk about what can I talk about? Oh yeah. Okay, so we have about 6 more days before I announce the winner of the Yee's Heat Cat Beanie Kit giveaway. For some reason, this is the first giveaway where there wasn't that many people wanting, like, not that many people entering. Let me look at the comments, because I was really like, maybe I just need to show more people this video. But yeah, like, no one's really excited over this kit like I was, which is very surprising. Let's see. Oh yeah, only 31 people commented and entered into the giveaway. And I think most of those comments are mine. So probably about like 20 people commented it. Interesting. But anyway, it's super gloomy here in Virginia. It rained today. I have family in town for the next few weeks. So we'll see how my schedule is, like my recording schedule. Luckily, I recorded some stuff in advance, so I think I'm covered for the next 3 weeks. But it's going to be really loud in this house, very busy. But that's okay, because that's life. I don't know what else to talk about. This is really bad. Maybe I should do better. Anyway, so, I guess I can talk about this. So this project bag, oh my gosh. Okay, so y'all know I live in Virginia, but I was born in Texas. And so I'm always on Texas Instagram, like yarn Instagram, Texas, like indie dyers, and Texas, like, when they do their yarn crawl. I feel so silly, but then I got the North Texas yarn crawl bag. Why? Because it's De La Q, and it was $15. And I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never seen no De La Q bag that had a strap. I'm a fiend, y'all. I'm a fiend. Right now, Jimmy Bean Yarn and other local yarn dyers, not dyers, like your local yarn store. Oh yeah, local yarn store day is this Saturday. So if you want to celebrate, go to your local yarn store and celebrate with them. I don't know why my yarn crawl didn't have De La Q bags, De La Q project bags, especially their snap bags. Y'all know I love their snap bags. It is my favorite. But yeah, it says North Texas Yarn Crawl. I got this from a local yarn store in Texas. I'm not from Texas. I ordered online. I was actually really surprised that they let me buy. They're like, how did this girl from Virginia know that we had these bags? I was lurking real hard. So I got me one of them bags. But yeah, Jimmy Bean right now, they have a De La Q local, it says support local yarn stores. And it's super cute, and it has a zipper on it. It's a mesh snapback. I am this close from buying it. Super close. But yeah, this is my favorite new project bag. Right now it just has a sleeve that I'm working on. And yeah. They were super sweet. Like sometimes they will send you, well, sometimes when you do like a yarn crawl, you have to buy something. Like my yarn crawl, you had to buy something to get a stitch marker. And it wasn't like, oh, if you just like visit the store, you can get a free stitch marker. So like for the Texas one, If you just visit the store during the yarn crawl, you get a stitch marker. Doesn't mean if you have to buy anything or anything. So I'm kind of like upset mine didn't do that, but they gave me this cute little pin and a stitch marker. It was O2 Yarn. That's the place that I got it from. But yeah, it says North Texas Yarn Crawl 2024. How come James River Yarn Crawl? Y'all need to do better. Where is y'all cute little merch? Because you had to buy your, and that's why I know Virginia is just stingy. You had to buy your own pen. I think these things were like $6. I have a few. I have actually two. You had to buy your own pen. It was not branded like this one is. You know, and then you still had to buy your stitch marker, or you had to spend a certain amount to get a little stitch marker. I was like, all right, I know y'all struggling, but y'all ain't gotta be stingy, okay? That's another point. But yeah, so I'm gonna be editing the yarn crawl video and hopefully have it up for my members on Saturday and for my non-members on Sunday. That is the plan. But yeah, I'm super excited. There's a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I'm letting you know now. If you're watching this right now, if you like furls, if you buy from furls, if you're a furls collector, y'all need to start saving up your money right now. Like, save your money, right? Don't buy any more yarn. Don't buy any more crochet hooks. Don't buy anything else. Even if I come on here and tell you you need to get this, don't buy it. Y'all need to save y'all money. Save your money. Save your money. Because when I tell y'all, Furls is coming out with some heat this summer, dropping this summer like a mixtape, I'm not lying. So after my live stream with Pam, last Friday, she showed me some stuff. I about fell out, y'all. I can't wait. Y'all know I'm a Furls girly. All right, I'm going to start calling myself your neighborhood Furls girl because it's true. When I say you need to save your money, because they are not playing. They are bringing the heat. They are bringing the heat. They are bringing the heat. I'm just letting y'all know now. I can't tell y'all what's going on. I can't tell y'all because if you watch the live stream, she dropped some hints. But when she showed me the samples, Furls is not messing around. They are not messing around. They are coming with the heat. They are coming with the heat. They are coming with a hot fire. So make sure that you saving your money. Because when I say, I know for a fact these are going to fly off of the shelf, it's going to be gone. You're going to be upset that you didn't buy it. You're going to be sad that it's all gone. Everybody else has it and flaunting it, and you didn't get yours. Don't be that person that, oh, I'm going to wait until they have a sale. Don't be that person. Because I bet you the next person, they're not going to wait for a sale. They're going to get it as soon as it get here because it's hot fire. Okay, so make sure you're saving your money. Don't buy no more yarn. What'd I say? No more yarn. Matter of fact, right now, if you have yarn in your cart at Joann's, put it down. Put it down, okay? Because you're going to want to buy what Furls is cooking in the next few months, okay? They're coming out with stuff this summer. They're coming out with stuff during the fall time, too. They're not playing. I'm letting you know now. So when it happens and you're mad because you can't buy it, I warned you here now. I'm telling you now in April. Okay, so when it comes down the summer, you'll be prepared. Go ahead and save your money. I would say maybe save like $300. Because you might want multiples of some of this stuff. I'm telling you now. Super hot fire about to come out. One of the things that we talked about on the live stream last Friday is how I needed them to come out with Tunisian crochet hooks. Real bad. And then after, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I forgot to say, we need not Tunisian crochet hooks that are wood. We need some metal Tunisian crochet hooks. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't really think that furls can make a Tunisian crochet hook that's metal, that's interchangeable at this point. Because, like, what shape would it be? It couldn't be there, like, the regular. I don't have. How do I not have a furls hook? Oh my gosh. It would have to be just straight, right? Because the way the Tunisian crochet is, your hook has to be straight, and the core has to be straight. It can't have really any other design but straight that I can think of. So that's why I kind of kept it to myself. I was like, I don't know if they can, but furls, if you're watching this, make a Tunisian crochet hook that's metal and interchangeable. And if you need notes, come to me. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what to do. I'll tell you. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to share that because I feel like I didn't talk about it last time. Because I went live last Friday, talked about how I felt after that podcast, and I didn't tell y'all that she gave me a little sneaky peek of what's going on in furls, and it's crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. I wish I could tell you, but I don't want to spoil it. And also, it's not my job to spoil it for y'all. But it's crazy. It's going down. So, like I said, just save your money, save your coin. Don't buy any more yarn. Don't buy anything else. Just save your money. Do some stash busting projects. Use the hooks you already have. Because when I say they're about to come out with something and you will never touch another crochet hook ever again, you would never touch another yarn ever again, you would never touch another accessory that's not furls ever again. I'm telling you. Because I'm not. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because y'all know I have other partners. I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. Anyway, the next video that's going to be posted is going to be my James River Yarn Crawl experience that I went. It was earlier this month. It's going to be a long video. Fingers crossed it's going to be a long video. I think it's like, at this point, it's like an hour worth of footage. I'm going to try to narrow it down to the right amount of footage that I possibly can. So it's not like crazy, but yeah, I think that we have about 2 more minutes before I gotta go. So if you're watching right now, let me know, what are you working on? What are you working on? What are you working on? I want to know. I'm trying to figure out. I have to frog this project. I talked about it earlier, but I gotta frog this project because the hat situation is not hat situating. It's not coming out. I'm not happy with it. I was happy with it at first, but I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if it's my tension or what, but like, it's just not. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make this into a cat beanie. And I guess it still could be a beanie. I don't know. It doesn't fit. Like, the more I crochet with it, the more it doesn't fit my head. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna do like maybe a Tunisian crochet, because now that I have 2 balls of it, I think I'm gonna do like a Tunisian crochet like thing. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? It's not the yarn's fault, it's my fault. I just don't know what I want to do with it. It's so nice. Also, there's gonna be some new tutorials that I'm coming out with. I have a list somewhere. I'm coming out with like 5 different Tunisian crochet tutorial videos. We're gonna do the purl stitch. I'm redoing the simple stitch and the knit stitch tutorial. We're doing the Tunisian crochet twisted stitch. A new stitch that I didn't come up with it, but I've seen it, is the Tunisian crochet backwards full stitch, something like that. And I also saw the Tunisian crochet zigzag stitch. I'm really excited about that because it's really super duper stretchy, at the same time very aesthetically pleasing, and it's not like the rib stitch. If y'all know, you know, I hate doing back loop only anything. Okay, I'm sick of it. It's overused. It's overused, overdone, and I'm over it. I'm over it. So I like me when I think about the next project I want to do, I don't want to do anything that has to do with ribbing. But that's like the most well-known form of ribbing is like back loop only slip stitch, back loop only half double, double or single crochet. I'm sick of it. Like even for this project, this is the it's actually two, it takes on two different names. So this is, and people may look at it like, it don't look different. No, this is the half double back loop only slip stitch, or some people call it the yarn over slip stitch, in the back loop only. Can somebody invent a different type of ribbing? I'm over it. And I gotta do one more for the other sleeve. I'm so over it. I don't know what it is. It's just like, if you're not using the right hook, useless. If you're not using the right tension, useless. If your tension isn't consistent, useless. I hate doing it. I think I also want to do a series where I talk about all the stitches that I hate, because there's quite a few of them. Absolutely positively can't stand the waffle stitch. I don't care what you say. It's annoying. And it gives the most gross texture. I don't know if the first time I did it, it was the yarn that grossed me out, or the texture, but every time I look at it, I just, ugh. Anyway, I'm also designing a headband. This is also going to be a members only. I gotta block it, but it's gonna be like a headband. We're gonna talk more about it for my members live stream, but essentially, it's gonna do like something like that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna finish it, but I gotta block it first before I cinch it together. So I'm always working on stuff. They're just very rarely showing y'all. um, Streamlined hook, and then this is what the front looks like. I think this is the front. No, this is the back. This is what the back looks like. Here's my hook. I was looking for that. And here's what the front looks like. So I'm very excited. This is where my other mindfulness, doesn't it match? How cute. This is where my other mindfulness crochet hook went. So 2 panels down, one more, well, 3 panels down, one more arm to go. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, that's about it. Just gonna shove all this back in my project bag. But yeah, guys, that's about it for today. I had fun talking to y'all about how to fit into the crochet or fiber arts community. I'm tired, but we having fun over here. Don't forget, if you want to become a member to get access to exclusive content, the link is going to be down below in the description. There's 3 tiers, so you can, if you have some coin to spare, go ahead and figure out which one you want to be a part of. Members get exclusive content like tutorials that nobody else will see except for members. Free patterns when I come out with patterns. And you get access to Discord chats and all the other types of stuff. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comment section below. What else? Oh, if you are watching this on replay and you've made it all the way to the end of the podcast, first of all, thank you so much. But I need you to leave a little emoji in the comments. What emoji should we leave in the comments? Leave a blue heart. A blue heart for my blue bag. I don't know. Leave a blue heart in the comments below if you are a replay watcher. Anyways, that's going to be the end of today's podcast. I hope you